Today's video is for all the women out there over 50 who feel invisible. I'm going to share with you a trick I use with my styling clients. It works every single time and it'll work for you too. So if you'd like to know more, please keep watching. Hi, I'm Shelley. This is Fabulous 50s, a lifestyle channel that explores fashion, beauty and lifestyle for women over 50. And if you're a woman over 50, click subscribe and click the bell and you'll be alerted every time there's a new video. Today we're going to talk about why women feel invisible when they hit 50. It's like this magic switch turns on and all of a sudden they become irrelevant. And it's actually so not true. It's the opposite to true. But there is history for why we feel this way, and it's conditioning, and I'll tell you why. Back in the day, women our age group just died of natural causes because there was really no need for us anymore. We'd brought the children up, we taught them how to hunt and to sew and to continue on our role and to parent. And then women whose children had grown up and they were at our age had no use, and they weren't strong enough to keep working the fields and doing all the hard manual work. So it's kind of was nature's way of just getting rid of them, because what use were they anymore? And men were taking on younger wives, and there we go. We became irrelevant. So we just died. How sad is that? But come 2018, we've just arrived. It's like we've done all that. So that's what we were conditioned to do all of those things. And now we have to reinvent what our meaning is and what our purpose is at this age. We don't have to finish up because we have no more use. We have to create a new use for ourselves. We have to create a new meaning and a new everything for ourselves now that we're getting older. We get to reinvent the role of a middle-aged woman, and we can make it whatever we want. So this whole feeling of being invisible and being not worth anything anymore and being of no use to anybody, it's all conditioned. It's conditioned from our lineage, from data, from past generations. It's all just put in our head and we think it's true. And it's not true. And what we put into our head is what we put out there into the world. So it's up to us to change it. And with that in mind, I want to share with you a really great trick I learnt from Tony Robbins. And it perfectly demonstrates what we're all doing and why we're all feeling so down about us, and a perfect solution of how to get out of that. Tony says if we build our self-value in our mind and focus on another person, on how you would like them to react to us when we see them, we can literally make anything happen. And Tony demonstrated this on stage with a young guy who was unable to pick up girls, and he just felt really unconfident and he just had zero luck with picking up a girlfriend. And Tony got a girl from the audience who, in this guy's opinion, was way above where he could normally go. And Tony taught the guy these techniques that I'm going to teach you, and she was melting. And this is what I use with my ladies when we go shopping. And it works every time. So I'd go shopping with my ladies and their mindset was something like this. Nothing's going to fit me. I'm going to look too fat. The shop assistant's going to judge me. She's going to think I'm too old. If I spend my money, I won't have any more. They're probably going to talk about me behind my back. I'm embarrassed. They're going to think I look silly. This is just too hard. And then, on the other hand, they'd look at the shop assistant and they'd say, oh, she's so young, she wouldn't understand. Oh, she wouldn't know what life's really like. She's so skinny. What would she know anyway? This is what was happening. These are the things that were going through people's minds when they're walking into a shop, and it happens to all of us. We all go there. And we're walking into a shop, into a workplace, into a relationship, into a dinner party, anywhere with these thoughts going into our head, and it's impossible for us to have a good experience because we're cluttered with us not being good enough and people thinking that we won't be good enough. So of course when you go into this environment, you're going to feel invisible. But It's not you're going to be invisible, it's you're going to think you're invisible. All those thoughts are going to create what your reality is. So here's the kicker. It's not them, it's you. And that's great, because if it's you, you can fix it. We can't fix them, all the other people. All we can do is work on what we're thinking and what we're projecting. So how great is that? Take a moment to think back at the last time you did this. Think of the last time you felt like nobody cared, you're invisible, I don't matter. Think about that time and think about what you were thinking about yourself at that time. Okay, it doesn't matter, don't beat up on yourself, because that's like doing the most unkind thing in the world to the person who you got to love the most. Don't beat up on yourself. Be kind to yourself. Always forgive yourself for doing things that you've done and move on and do even better things. But here is the remedy, and it will work 100% of the time. I guarantee you. Before you enter that shop or workplace or relationship or anything, do this. Taking shopping, for example, let's get our mindset right. We'll start by saying, I'm so excited that I'm going shopping today. I'm so excited that I'm going to find something that I love wearing. I love that I have the opportunity to go shopping today. I love that my body can walk through all these shops and look at all these beautiful things today. I'm literally at the best time of my life, so I'm going to fully live it, and I'm going to buy beautiful things, and I'm going to create outfits for myself, and I'm going to try on new makeup, and I'm just so excited, because if I thought I couldn't do it before, I know I can do this now. I know that I can have fun with all of this now. I know that I'm going to find something amazing today, and I'm going to look great in it. And then you look at that sales assistant before you walk into the shop, and you go, wow, she looks beautiful today. I love her outfit. She's put a lot of effort into how she looks today, and I'm going to compliment her when I go into the shop. And it's going to be from the heart. It's going to be a real compliment. And I hope that I buy something so she gets a commission, because if she gets a commission and I get something nice, we both win. She may have had a really hard day today, and I'm going to make sure that I make her feel good, because that's going to make me feel good, and she deserves my respect and my kindness. Everything about my life is getting better every single day, and I'm enjoying this experience so much. Then walk into the shop, walk into the dinner party, walk into the lunch with your girlfriends, walk into anywhere, and what results do you think you're going to get? Do you think you're still not going to get noticed? Do you think you're going to be invisible? I guarantee you that if you start doing this in every aspect of your life, that part of feeling invisible and feeling that you don't matter anymore, it'll disappear. It has to. It can't not. If you're putting those vibes out there to all those other people and to yourself, which is most important, you can't feel less than because you're building yourself up. This is just a really simple trick, but it's so powerful, and I would love for you all to try this week. Wherever you go, give it a try and let me know if you get some great results, because I know that you will. You're only invisible because you say so. Everything about your life is what you say to yourself, and we've got to start changing that. You are a product of your collective thoughts, and quite often we don't really know that. We think that it's other people's thoughts and other people's actions that create who we are, and it's not. So now that you're in your 50s, you get to be the boss of you. You get to decide if you want to be invisible, if you want to drift off into nothing, or if you want to be there and be part of everything. You get to decide if you want to create. You get to decide if you want to travel. You get to decide if you want to be happy. So what do you want this week to be like? Go out there, give it a try, and try this on somebody who you normally have a problem with. Please give a thumbs up if this was any use to you, and please share it with your girlfriends if they're going through something similar and feeling a little bit left out and a little bit invisible. Thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful week.